Blessings and salutations, wonderful Virgos and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and this is a general collective read for us. Because, yes, I am one of you. and this, different placements, but shout out to Virgos and everyone that come through. But this is just a general from March 1st to the 7th, 2022. Might not resonate to all of you, but I thank you for the view and your likes, shares, and anything you do to help my channel grow in a positive way. Also, if you enjoy the vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. Everything you need to know will be in the script below or in the about section. Okay. Father God, thank you for your mercy, blessing, protection, forgiveness, abundance. Things that blessings that's received. Protection is needed. In your name, I thank you, Father God. Amen. Through the grace of God, the angel, ancestors, spirit guides, please show me when you receive Virgos from March 1st to March 7th, 2022. Message for Virgo, please. Virgo's highest good, March 1st to March 7th, 2022. Alright. Hope you're doing okay, Virgos. Let's see what we got. March 1st to March 7th. Ooh, okay. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Alrighties, for some Virgos, this is the energy of trying to make a decision. Oh, here go the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, let's see what this spread is saying. Highest good, please. Virgo's highest good. Seven of Swords in reverse. Ooh, sugar honey iced tea. Three of Cups. March 1st to March 7th, please. Come on, happiness. Come on, clarity. They go to Sun card. Knight of Cups. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see. Virgo, please. March 1st to March 7th, 2022. Sugar honey ice. I still see that Ace of Pentacles, but half the deck flipped, so. And even with the Ace of Pentacles, it's in reverse, showing something that you thought was coming ain't matriculate the way you expected. There go that Magician. It's funny every time the read get a little shady. My cat steps off like, Five of Cups. He'll come back when it gets better. High Priestess in reverse. Okay. Now, bottom of this deck is the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, Virgo. For some, it seems that this energy of you trying to decide on something, because even on something that you was over, you're like considering it, like reconsidering it, not in a level of, I don't think you're reconsidering it as something major, but let me just make sure I get this clear. But it does look like you're considering something that you once wasn't, you once didn't even want to. Okay? Alrighties. So, when you see this Two of Pentacles in reverse with the Seven of Swords in reverse and this Three of Cups, it's showing that there's this point where it's like you tried something new. Okay? You tried something new and it didn't work out for you. Okay? And it was like you just was trying a new way of doing things, you know? It didn't work out for you. And then even with that, it's like you, in the center of that Seven of Swords in reverse, it wasn't something that you hid from yourself. It was nothing that you hid from anyone. And that, because even with this Three of Cups, it was like you didn't want to hide things, that you was, this is something new, because you wanted the vibes to stay in a place of where it can be an easygoing collaboration because everybody understands what's going on. Where you see the Sun, Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, is showing that this clarity and happiness and the sincere offer kind of threw off your stability, threw off how you felt very nurturing and how you felt really, you know, secure, and it just threw it off from this compromise, you know? So, even with this, the Magician is showing how he was like still trying to manifest from a good place to keep things in a high vibration, you know, still trying to stay in this good energy of keeping things, you know, focus on what you're trying to do to make things happy in life so you don't let the bad or the instability throw you off, okay? Because that Five of Cups is in the center of it as well, where you're disappointed with that Three of Cups. You're disappointed that it fell over. You're disappointed that collaboration didn't manifest the way you wanted it to, the way you felt you tried to work and come into it. But it's still, with that Five of Cups, of you being disappointed, always be like mindful with this particular card that even with this Five of Cups, there is a Two of Cups that you don't see behind you, that it is a collaboration. The High Priestess in reverse is showing to where it's not just the fact of you just using your intuition and confirmation. It's more or less that you move on it. It's like, it's to where, and I'm sorry when I do the likes too much, but what it's telling me when that High Priestess is in reverse, and I'm looking at this decision you going back and forth with, and something you was over with, and it's Two of Pentacles in reverse, it just seems to me that you're going against your intuition to even reconsider something. That's just, I'm sorry, I don't want to be the one to say it, but it's what it is. I have to read what I see. Okay, so as far as major arcanas go, we have the Sun, the Magician, and the High Priestess, which is Leo, Pisces, and I believe the Magician gives, you know, Virgo does give off that Magician energy. I forgot what the other manifester, I don't know if it's a Gemini too. I'm not sure. But you know, for those who know and those who don't, I think you might have to get that part, as far as if that means that much to you, because it might not even be the sign. It's just talking about energy-wise. Sign is not that important because you have different placements anyway. That's why not every message resonates. Okay, for clarification for Virgo, please. March 1st to March 7th, 2022. For Virgo's highest good, please. Please have clarification for Virgo, please. Alrighties. We have the Hierophant on the Two of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, or that Seven of Swords. We have the Hermit on that Three of Cups, Five of Swords in reverse on the Sun. What else do we have here? For Virgo, please. Four of Pentacles in reverse on the Knight of Cups. Five of Cups on that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Chariot on the Magician. Love Major Arcana or Major Arcana. Page of Wands on that Five of Cups. And the King of Wands in reverse on that High Priestess in reverse. Bottom of this deck is the Fool. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, sheesh. Okay, more major arcanas and these clarifications, but whoa. Okay, so even with this decision you're making, something that you're reconsidering, that you're over, that you once was over something, and then when I see that Fool card with the clarification, and this Fool is riding on the strength. Okay, look at that Lion, riding on the strength, riding on the fact that I know it's saying taking a leap. Some, when you see the Fool card, and it's Aries energy, I believe, they're taking a leap. But on this, it's still a leap, but it's a leap to tame. There's like a beast, but it could be the strength to tame something within, or something that only you know. Like I said, I don't have the details. But the Two of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Hierophant, where even when you was trying to, like, even with the way that you was trying to, you wanted to try a new way, it didn't work for you, because even, it's like you couldn't bend too much, because when I'm seeing this Hierophant, and as a clarification, it's like, so something about this collaboration you really couldn't give into, because it went against something that you know, like what you believe in. It's like your moral code, or it's something you just didn't want to compromise. Okay, because it's just with that Two of Pentacles is in reverse, like you're not bending, you're not working with it, you're not negotiating. And that Hierophant is like, yeah, because you just know is a no, and that's going to, if you do, it'll stunt your growth. You know, it'll hurt you in the long run. So whereas the Seven of Swords in reverse is showing that you didn't hide the fact that certain things you wasn't going to do. Like certain things you would, you bend with certain things. You let certain things be known, because it wasn't like you was holding back. We had Seven of Swords. It seems as if you gave, I don't know, it's like you let it be known what your position was, because you wanted things to be clear. You wanted to be happy. You wanted to be where you wasn't holding back, because it was a trust, a bond. You know, this Ten of Cups is a connection, you know, that's like, it feels very much like an unconditional. The Three of Cups, where this is a union, good vibes, collaborations, clarified by the Hermit. So you see, even in that union, the collaboration, the threes, that Hermit wouldn't completely participate. And it's like it couldn't, like, you know, and only you Virgos know to where, who this resonates to, where it's something you couldn't get with, or you was let out of, but something they wouldn't, because you let it be known certain things you wasn't with, they left you out of it. Okay, but the clarity comes with the Sun card. Okay, where you see things for what it is. It's clear as day. It makes you happy that you know what it is. Okay, it's clarified by the Five of Swords in reverse. So it comes to me to that you're healing with the fact that what's clear to you makes you happy that you is not still engaged in the pain of the like of the backstabby energy, or where it was too many people that didn't have good intentions for you, and you see that it was best that you was left out of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because even with this Knight of Cups, it's clarified by the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So even that's why it seems that you still have a sincere, the way you still have sincere love to give is because it's like you don't, you know that your sincerity comes from the fact that you don't hold back, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Of what's when you give love, you don't hold back. And I think it feels good that even when you're seeing that, that's even if it hurt it, good or bad, it would still look like it was sincere, that you was not hurt. That's why I think that's where that decision came in, where you're reconsidering something that you was over because you realize that maybe, you know, it's not that type of relationship, but not that it's enemies. You know, it's like, do you understand? It's like, it's something you're seeing as somebody, like you dodged a bullet or somebody intentionally miss shooting at you. That's the best way I'm trying to say. Okay? So when I see this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's clarified by the Five of Cups. So even when you felt this instability and you felt like, oh, I don't even feel in my nurturing, giving, growing self, it's clarified by this disappointment, this Five of Cups, this left in the rain and left out, because this Five of Cups, like I said, that's why I try to explain the pictures. This one is different. This is someone who's out, you know, and don't have no umbrella. Like, I mean, well, they have their own umbrellas, like nobody got them. They by themselves. They're disappointed that they're on their own, you know, in the rain. And that's where that instability and insecurity was coming in. But when that Magician, clarified by the Chariot, to where you come into this manifestation of where you just want to get into this good place of focusing on you instead of what didn't go good for you, it is clarified by this movement to victory. You know, it's a movement to growth that it's not as, it's like I said, this, like I said, we go by the cards. It's not elaborate. It's on a bike, but it's the leg is up, the flow is good, it's feeling determined, flow, a good pace and control. But it's growth on it. It's going with a flow with things is going to grow from there. Victory. In a sense, with the Five of Cups clarified by the Page of Wands, it's showing even with this disappointment, how you're not seeing these things, you know, like you're not seeing a connection behind you, but you're so disappointed over how things couldn't vibe good. It still inspired you, you know, put the heat in your under your feet to lead you to, like, again, to this progression, because things are progressing. I see with these major arcanas in your life, as far as these major arcanas being wonderful things like blessings and clarity and manifestation and movement to victory, and then you see the Hierophant. It's just a lot of things where you could tell there is beautiful, abundant things happening for you, to where you like reconsidering how something in the past wasn't as bad as you thought it was. At least that's what it seems for the message for Virgos. Okay, let's get some transparency, please, for Virgo March 1st to March 7th, 2022. Transparency, please. Okay, we have Virgo. That's what I'm talking about. You in that energy like it's about me. Okay, that's what you know what? We have Gemini, Lovers. Yeah, that's what you're reconsidering, it seems. And Libra, Justice. So even when it's showing with the transparency, it's saying for you Virgos that you really, just want this connection, a solidified connection and justice with it, just like stability, of course, because your Virgo energy, you talking about your stability and growth and all your wonderful things, but in a sense of it is some love. Yes, you want that real connection, that real genuine connection, because with the Libra, it's like that's justice for you. You feel like that's what you deserve because that's what you give. Okay, outcome and advice. That's right. For Virgo, please. Outcome and advice. March 1st to March 7th, 2022, please. Outcome and advice for Virgo, please. Highest good for Virgo. March 1st, March 7th, 2022. Alrighties. Wait. I got all this grabbing up all these cards. Okay. Wait, did I even tell you? Wait a minute. When I even tell you about the High Priestess with the King of Wands. That High Priestess in reverse clarified by the King of Wands in reverse was showing that even with you going against your intuition, this is very important. Oh my gosh. Going against your intuition is clarified by the fact that you is feeling like F that. No disrespect. That King of Wands is somebody to be reckoned with, because it's where the instability or the insecurities make them respond in a place that is not always in a highest vibration, not for their highest good. That's what I'm saying. And that was very important for me to tell you. So even though you're protected and blessed by the grace and you really want to be in a good place, it's showing that maybe this Two of Swords, what you're considering, that reconsideration, is probably not under the best intentions. Okay? And only you know. I'm just saying. Because that King of Wands, ooh, sugar, honey, ice. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, reindeer games. You think you cute. Not that cute to be stupid. No, I'm reading the cards. True, honest communication. Don't assume they know everything. Weird when worried. What I said about that King of Wands in reverse. Reserved. Page of Wands. Okay, let's see what the advice and outcome is for you wonderful Virgos. Bottom of the deck is optimistic. Of course, because even with that Fool card and reconsidering something you over with, and you even with the decision, is you're optimistic that you have a chance to make this work, because I think something that you feel is that honestly you could have did things different ways to make it work for you, but you optimistic that if you did things right and it'll go right. Okay, where it shows this Ace of Pentacles, it says money coming from hard work well done, blessings of stability and financial growth. I did say that part. I did say that you really is focusing on that, it just looked like that was coming in. Anyway, blessings. Two of Pentacles, out with the old, in with the new, finding a happy way to balance between the two. Awesome sauce. Then you have reindeer games. You think you cute. Yeah, and it says not that cute to be stupid. So it's like with the decision, think about that part. But it says true, honest communication. Don't assume they know everything. And I think that's part of the thing that you're considering is certain things you want to talk about. Where it says weird when worried, is showing that even with someone, and we know that the energy get real crazy or iffy or off when the anxiety of being worried about something. And then with the reserve and Page of Wands is tact and diplomacy, eager and passionate to learn more. Heat beneath your feet, hitting the streets. So even though like it's a reserved energy to where it's something you pull back on, it's something that you're going to reconsider with tact and diplomacy. Is where it seems to where even if you don't uh, get the results you want from this, you feel like you just want to just resolve some things. Okay? Alrighties. I hope this resonates to most of you Virgos. And if it do, please like, share, leave a comment down below if you want to. Till next time, love and light.